my water here. I think that, okay, so we got over to, where are we here? I think we're at Hemshech Drusha now, the buyer in the Tefillin. Is that where we're at? I was looking at myself. I didn't move myself along. Oh boy. So he says, I know where we're at. Let's see. Okay. That was in the right place? Yeah, it was okay. So actually, he told us some really important stuff in the last part. So now we're over here, and we're going to begin. Hamshech Bedrasha Nachal Devar in the Tefillin. So Behinika Bechor Boker. Now we have the Roshan of the Nook is now at the heart of the heart of Zeranpin. Allah Kesed the Rachel Batzilus. So the Kesed Rachel was not in the Tzilus, and Leah had gone all the way down to the bottom. Now Rachel comes back. V'shar Chatesha Spheros Atachton is the yards of the Mata B'Bia. All the other 9 spheros, then they go down into Bia. Also Nakudas Kesed the Rachel. Now I got to really go over that again. So he says all the Nakudas Kesed the Rachel. The Hiyosech Shorish Rachel Va'atzma, since we're talking about, this is the root of Rachel. The essence of Rachel is in that Keser. L'chein Ba'alosa B'chatzilus, now that it's coming back into Atzilus, he says, Yoshebes im zer anpin pani b'panim. She's now standing. She comes back to a position of pani b'panim as zer anpin, a tremendously high level. But and specifically that now is coming back into her, that Rishimo that left her at nighttime could niska the Echobikum Moshe Avoyer. So as was going to be explained. Let's look at the first one is number Kuf Tzadiches. So he said about Boker, he says this is the Nakuda, which is really the essence of Rachel, Ola Mibriya Litzilus, because we had said that it went down into Tzilus. Or this is a machloikis maybe somewhere about what exactly which is the sphere that goes in, but you're saying Kesser. So now she's in a very high level. Below, oh, that Elisha McCabe Sha'at at the book of the Biker. Nickness Bella Belishim Shalamokum Shalosh Distala Belila. Before you call the Lila Belay Shal Zeranpin, she was by his heart the whole night long. But so Simeni Kahosim on the battle. The Hain Ye La Koech La Ambod Im Zeranpin. So now she has the power, so she's been with Zeranpin. To stand next to him face to face, upon him. Oh, Bira Indian, so now let me explain this. He said the Bira, this Indian, is like this. Keep it the Chidas Alima, Kemishtalach of Rishima in the Nook, as you see that the Rishima is leading the Nook. Oz Hanuk show Elazim of the Kashes, and then Hazam, then she asks and she questions, we're going to go over this again. Simenika Hosen Ladimacho, Sharabizacha Yasim Alalev, Oz Shalom, as the Rishima Shalom. Below Ya'ala Rishima the Makom Elyon Yoser, like which happened to the Rishima of Zeranpin. Shebe'esha Na'az Lila Yotzach Mistalek Rishima Rabashach the Makom Shalonok, because we said that the Rishima left. But Oila Benekta the Makom Achaz the Tzach Shuhu Keneged the Lev Shalom. Or Boker, but now the morning comes. Oz Hanuk or Merizim of Bakeshet Mechazan, now she's now saying to the judge, she requests from Tzad. She yasim as a Rishimo Shalosh, that he should place her Rishimo, Kachosim al Zoracho, like a seal. Another one of the words for her Rishimo is Chosim. He says, Kachosim al Zoracho, that should become like a seal on your arm, whose role is small. So this brings us over to the left. So I think we're on number, I probably went way past where I was before. So we'll just read it out. The Indian, who the Indian is like this, Kikin Shachanakudas, the Firis, a Kesser Shalano, Ola Beorha Boiker, Midabria, the Tzilu. Va'az Choseres, and Nakudas, a Kesser, the Nuk, the Amod, Imza, Panim, Bepanim, Kamin Shachanuk, Baal, the Yasel, the Ola Varatzidim, Beorha Boiker. He rocked the Kuda Acha Belvad. This is originally when she comes back, she's just a little tiny dot. Now, how does she get up to beat on the shoulder of Zeranpin, or the left arm of Zeranpin? Shehin the Kuda Sekesa Levad, which is just her Kesser. So he says, going on, just reading the Rav here, but if just reading the Tiv rather. Was he and Nana Bechinas parts of Shalom, so then she's not really complete parts of Shalom. Hakolom Esis Vivish Shlemo Shahare he Oz Rak the Kuda Achas. So he said, so this is the big bundle. The Kudus of Kesser is only one dot, but at the same time, it's the root. Now it comes into Atzilus. Oz Hichozeres Alazroha small the Zeranpin. Now it goes to the left arm of Zeranpin, Shuhu Nikra Gavura, which is called Gavura. He said, well, okay, so now she attaches herself to the left arm as their anpin, Bisham Makomo, okay, so now, as you look at her, that's where she's at. So he says, he said, so here's the idea. The question is, what's it doing on the left arm? So who mishum shekol masha hanuk lokeches the sort of binyan barzuf is because she has a natural tendency to there. Haim rak gevuros. She's built out of gevuros. Shahari call atzma shel hanuk hibe b'chiz gevuros. So she's built out of 5 gevuros. 5 times 26 is 130. That's her das, which is kal, which is a gematria. So now that she's only built from Gavuros, she has a natural affinity. He miskasheres bezroa smallish as their anpin and nikras sefiris of Gavura, because when she's built out of Gavura, she goes there. So now let me see where we're at ratio of chesed, where I'm going to. So he said, Sheba'orha Boker, Kodim Tefilis the Chakras, Shenikra Hadaim Lila, which is, okay, this still nighttime because it's just the beginning of the halos, I guess, of the ascendant at this time. Az has Roa smaller to Zeranpin, now the left arm of Zeranpin, Shuhum Midis of Gavuras and Nikras Yitzchak, thrown out, everything he's thrown in the kitchen sink in here. So now it becomes tied over there in the left arm. So he's a Maimer Chazekha Sart beer because what it had said is that Boker Oz is Ire Avraham. Now he was going to go into Avraham, but it wasn't. The Rav didn't go into it, so that's got to go someplace else. So let's go over here now to Ratio Ches and the big print, which I skipped the last time. That's it. I guess we're done. Okay, that's the share for today.